Welcome, everyone, to round 10, the final round of the 2023 SLIDESTYLE Drift Tournament season. I am Alex, and I want to welcome you all to the legendary Ebisu circuit, the Minami Jump Track. That is where we're at for the final event. What better way to cap off the season than the most legendary drifting race circuit of all? Thank you all so much for joining us. Can't wait to get today's event underway. We've got the best virtual drifting drivers in the world here for some freestyle drifting action like no one else does it other than SLIDESTYLE. And not only do we have prizes up for grabs for the top qualifier and the event winner, but we are also crowning the 2023 season champion tonight right here in Ebisu, and it is down to only two. That's right, you heard me correctly, only two. It was three leading into the event, but PWX unfortunately not able to make it this evening. He had a shot to take down last season's champion Wayne, but now it's down to just one man, and he has got to climb a mountain, kind of like that mountain you see in the background there. Got to climb the mountain. Wayne has to not score any points at all, and Theory has to be the number one qualifier and win the event in order to tie Wayne in points. And he would have one more win than Wayne on the season, which would give him the tiebreaker and win him the championship. So he's got the tallest mountain of all to climb. But we've seen crazier things happen in SLIDESTYLE before, and we are going to find out if that is going to happen today. But before we get everything going, we have got to get through qualifying. So we are going to take a look at our qualifying lineup here on the left side of your screen. And there you see Waifu, Damien, Squid, Skull, and Tiny. That is going to be the number one qualifier group. And Waifu is going to be on the starting line. So we've got to talk about qualifying here in SLIDESTYLE. We do things a little bit differently for our events. Our qualifying drivers are going to make single car runs, and you guys watching along are going to give a 1 to 5 star rating. That's right. No judges here. You guys are the judges for this event. You guys decide who's going to move on, who's going to move forward, and where they're going to qualify. The top 11 drivers are going to advance automatically into the main event this evening. The drivers that are ranked 12th through 16th, they are going to have a last chance qualifier opportunity. They're going to run back to back to back, a second attempt. And then you guys are going to choose between those 5 drivers which one you want to see take the final 12th spot going into the bracket. Now, things are going to get a little interesting here because this is the legendary jump track. We've got speed and angle, as always, that we're looking at for qualifying, but it's also the flow, how they approach the course to get from beginning to end of the line, the edge, where they put that car, are they right on the line, right on the wall every time, and the level of aggression that they bring to attacking this course. Now, the real question is going to be for qualifying is that legendary jump. Can they survive the jump at the beginning of the course and not lose control of the car and be able to complete the course? Now, we're not worried about a little contact with the inside wall or the outside wall. This is SLIDESTYLE. You guys know best. We love some contact here. This is full contact drifting for you all day, every day. That's what it's all about. So don't worry about these drivers getting a little piece of the outside wall or the inside wall after the jump. As long as they've got it pointed in the right direction, that is what we are looking for. So we are going to come over now. We've got our drone cam high in the air, taking a look at our first driver this evening. And there it is, Waifu on the line, ready to rock and roll here. And you see him there in that beautiful, that unicorn machine here. See the KB on the side, always showing some love. It's what we love to see. But we're going to take a look real quick, looking at this. This is a hardcore racing machine here. You see the blower sticking out the hood and everything, man. This is what a slide-style drift car is all about. So speaking of a slide-style drift car, you see right there on the right side of your screen the specs for these machines. Rear-wheel drive, 1,000 horsepower as a maximum. The wheels have to be between 16 and 20 inches in diameter with a maximum width of 275 millimeters. All four wheels all the way around the car have to be equal. The tires, the wheels have to be the same all the way around the car. Speaking of tires, 110 adhesion compound with either 35 or 40% sidewall profile. Now, the tire pressure, of course, can differ from front to rear, but you have to stay above the 90 kilopascal minimum. Of course, that makes its way to about 13 or 14 PSI in freedom units. And of course, these machines have to have a front bumper. We are in the world of esports here, the digital world. And the hitboxes of CarX drift racing are a little bit, they get a little wonky when you take the front bumper off the car. On some cars, the hitbox is still where the front bumper would be. And that can get pretty tricky when we're trying to decipher, you know, contact penalties and things like that if a driver was to knock another driver off the line. Like we said, we appreciate full contact drifting, but we can't be having, you know, one driver just completely knock another driver off the track. We got to keep things somewhat organized here. So, with all that being said, we're going to get our first look at this course here, and Waifu is going to be the one to bring us the show. And there's not many people that can wheel a machine like this guy. Now, he hasn't had a whole lot of practice, but you can't make up for raw talent. I mean, this guy is absolutely got it every step of the way. And I do believe we are all set, clear from, let me double check here. Wait to hear from race control. Of course, you see DK's name down there at the bottom of the list. He's a driver in our series this season, but he is also in charge of race control. And he's making sure all these drivers are moving smoothly in and out of the server as they need to be. And we have gotten the green light from race control. I believe we're all set on our sides of things here for the broadcast. Make sure our replays are geared up, ready to go. And I think it is time for the final round of the 2023 season of SLIDESTYLE Drift Tournament. Freestyle tandem drifting is coming at you this evening, and we're getting it started right now. Green light is up, and Waifu free to attack this course here. Launches off the line. We're going to show you the crazy start path, and then the jump. You see the car airborne, gets all the way outside, just taps the wall just slightly with the rear quarter panel. So much angle going into the first turn here as our drone flies high above the surface of the Minami course here. So much angle with that unicorn machine out to the outside and across the finish. Great run from Waifu. The vote heading to you in the chat right now. Let Waifu know what you think. That's what a great way to start the event. You see that car getting airborne over the jump there? What that opening lineup to the jump is all about. It's going to get real interesting on our drivers here in just a little while, when we are in tandem competition, because they have to navigate that road to head to the jump, survive the jump, and then get the run started. Scores coming in quick here for Waifu. You got about a minute left here. Let us know what you think about his run. Big shouts out to Waifu here. Joining last minute. Not a whole lot of practice in that machine. Wanted to come join the fun, be a part of the festivities of the last event. looking to score some points here and maybe take home a prize as a top qualifier or even winning the event. So we're going to find out. Just a few seconds left here. On the vote, and it looks like we're going to start out strong. 3.5 for Waifu. Great stuff there, great run. Awesome looking unicorn machine. As we head back around to our live shot, looking at the next machine up. This is our man Damien. Team Imperium. Awesome looking S15 here sitting on the starting line. This is his go-to machine. Participates in events, courses, maps all over the world on different games, this is a drifting machine right here is Damien. And we always bring up he won the first ever slide style event last year, the very first one we ever had. And we never let him forget about it. And he is always in the running, man. Every single event here, he's always been with us, so we appreciate Damien for sticking around. But we are all set here. He's clear on the line. And that S15 ready to rocket ship on out of here. As we follow him off the jump. Gets a good amount of air, holds onto that car, doesn't make contact with the wall. Beautiful into the first turn here. Loads of angle, keeping that wheel spin up, staying on that white line all the way around. All the way out to the curb on the outside here. Look at him trace the white line there as he makes the transition into the finish. Awesome stuff from Damien, who also has not had a lot of time in the practice server with these guys. Gathers that car up perfectly under landing, keeps it off the wall, and then proceeds to just trace those white lines all the way around this course. Awesome run out of Dane. I mean, for two guys that didn't get a whole lot of practice in it. Of course, we do random draws for qualifying, so they did not get stuck in those first positions because they were late getting here or anything like that. It's not like that. It's just coincidence that they both hadn't got a lot of practice before this event. They got the random draws for the early spots, and boy, did they deliver on their run, setting the bar super, super high. And putting everyone else on the lineup tonight on notice. Because if these guys can do this without a warm-up, imagine if they leave the server after their qualifying run and go put some laps down. And there you go, a 3.6. Damien taking over the top spot from Waifu by just 0.1. Great start for these guys. We make our way back to the starting line here. And Squid has got the lean, mean Mustang machine. Of course, repping for the C7 squad over here. Awesome looking ride. Love the kind of spray paint style design on the side of this one. Beautiful green color, but you know this thing has got the horsepower under the hood, and man, is Squid got the talent behind the wheel. There's no question of that. So we're going to see now. He has gotten a little bit more practice in than these other guys, so if they set the bar high off the bat, we're going to see what we've got with these guys coming up. So Squid is ready to rock and roll here. He awaits that green light, gets it from race control. We are underway. And look at the speed off the line of this Mustang machine. Good air. Oh, it straightens out on him, but he gathers it up. No problem. Gets the angle in, and boy, has he got that thing sideways headed into the first turn here. All the way out to that white line. Makes the transition quickly. Holds that angle all the way around, and then picks up the speed on the way out. Great run there from Squid. Man, it's just going to be banger after banger all night long, isn't it? Great stuff from Squid there. Now, as we talked about at the top of the show, when the replay makes its way back around here, you'll see a little bit of contact made with the outside wall. That we are not sweating that. Don't think that means the driver crashed. You know, unlike traditional drifting events where you drop tires off the course or make contact with the wall, that could be you lose huge points for that or even get disqualified. That is not what slide style is all about. We are full send, full contact all day, baby. That's what it is here for a slide style event. That little tip-tap contact with the wall right there, that's what we're looking for. That means you're slinging that car out there, giving it 110%. So if you see little taps like that, a little bit of contact with the wall, a little bit of contact with another car, don't let that sway your vote. That's just these guys giving it every bit of everything they've got on their run to try to give you the best show they possibly can. And they want to score the most points they possibly can to go for that top qualifier prize. But it doesn't look like it's going to be today for Squid with a 3.4. Slides him into third spot. Still a great score. Not going to get him the top spot, but should grant him a pretty good seed in the bracket for today's event. Come back now, and we see our man in the S15. The Hancock machine, not Hancock. No, we're talking Will Smith movies over here. The Hancock machine. He started recruiting other drivers in the Slide Style Discord server. It's ridiculous. If you haven't already, ! Slide Style, that's where you want to be. Take you to the official Slide Style Discord, not just for the drivers, but for fans that enjoy watching along as well. You can find out season schedule, the rules. You can see photos from all of our events, and you can hang out with these guys, talk to these drivers, learn more about everything going on in slide style events, and find out how you can participate and join in our practice server and our streams that we have. But Skull has been making serious gains over the last 2 or 3 weeks here on this course. And man, I'm telling you, this car was unruly at first trying to get over the jump, but man, has he got this thing locked down in practice, and I know he is excited and ready to send it. So he's got to beat a 3.6. Damian sitting on top of the scoreboard. Let's see what Skull's bringing to the table as he launches off the line here. It's a great start. Good amount of air there. All 4 tires off the ground. No contact with the wall. And look at this, about 90 degrees sideways headed into that first turn. So we get that camera high in the air above so you can see just how much angle that S15 machine is pulling and keeping the speed up. Goes for the 360. Technically got it. As the vote comes to you. I mean, he made it all the way around. I mean, that's what slide style is all about right here, man. These guys are having fun, slinging that 360 out there right at the end. He did get it all the way around. I mean, good amount of air there for the S15 machine. All 4 tires off the ground. Just watching that 360 there at the end. You know Skull's having a blast, man. Love hanging out with these guys. Like I said, exclamation point slide style in the chat. You can come hang out and slide with these guys on stream when we have our practice sessions. And up in the top right corner of your screen, you see the live view. See Tiny in the burnout box, getting ready to rock and roll on his run. Skull's getting pretty close here on the score. Is he going to be able to squeak away? Looks like he is a 3.8. Takes the top spot away from Damien by just 0.2. Skull able to pull off a great qualifying run there. Now, is somebody going to be able to break the 4.0 threshold in this event? But I see the fans showing some love for that little 360. They love seeing these drivers having fun. That's what we're all here for. Here it is, the Teabag Mafia machine. Tiny in the server, and he's brought some friends with him. We'll be seeing those guys this evening as well, and you know they're representing in chat like they always are. I can't even see it right now, and I know that they're there. I can feel it. I can feel Powder looking at me, and I know he's there. But Tiny's in the server. He's right here, and he's got this E36 machine ready to tear this course apart. Can't wait to see what Tiny's going to bring to us here. He's been having some great runs this season. Steadily improving as things go along here. Does have one championship point to his name. You see it down there in the bottom right. Looking to add to that list here in Ebisu. He is the last driver of the first group of qualifying. Look at him burn down those rear tires as he rips off the starting line here. Heads for the jump. Look at that. Nice level flight. Scrapes the wall, the sparks are flying, the angle is high. Look at that car, completely sideways heading into the first turn, makes his way around the snappy transition. Boy, this BMW is quick. As he slings it all the way, look at the transition snap over right at the end there. We'll take another look at that on the replay. Great jump there, like I said, gets the sparks flying off the wall and then just cranks the angle on it. But watch this transition. Look at how quick the car snaps around, and it's almost like he could hear me, because watch this here. Look at that thing, man, and catches it. Little flare there right on the end of the run. Like I said earlier, this first group here, putting everyone else in line on notice. Representing his team well. Of course, like I said, you'll be hearing more from Teabag Mafia this evening. Fun group of guys they are. Met tons of awesome friends. I can't even talk, man. Met tons of awesome friends through hosting these slide style events and hanging out with these guys, man. Some of the greatest people. Great place to be, great place to hang out. And of course, hey, you can't go wrong with having a possibility of winning a little prize money in our events either. And there you have it. That score comes in with a 3.6, going to tie Damien, and that's going to move Tiny into second place there. It's a great run from him. And here we have a name we haven't seen in a little while in a slide style server. But Coyote is here with the 86 mean machine. Work schedule has allowed him to finally make it to an event this season. Coyote is here, and he is going to make sure that nobody forgets about him. Wanted to get one in before the end of the year, so we're going to see if Coyote can take it all the way here. And I've been watching his drive the past couple weeks, and if there's anybody that can do it, it's this guy right here. Group 2 of qualifying is underway, and it has been tight on the scoring so far. Huge jump there, clears the wall. First driver of qualifying to make that happen. Now brings the angle into the first turn, all the way out to the white line there, sticking on it all the way around. Smooth transition back out as he makes his way towards the final turn and carries the speed across the finish. Watch him clear the wall here. He just barely got the nose of the car over that concrete barrier, but man, that is some air from our man Coyote. So take another look here. I think there was a spark there. So yeah, the front splitter on the car, catching a piece of that concrete on the way across, man, that is wild right there. And then smooth transitions, good angle the rest of the way out. That is a rock solid qualifying run there from Coyote. I told you our man was ready to bring it, and he did not disappoint at all. I'm telling you, seeing these guys in practice, lighting that jump up and doing barrel rolls and flips and crashing their cars, that's one of the benefits of esports, is you can send it 150% every time. And I was worried, man, going into this event. I was like, I know these guys are going to want to send it. How hard are they going to go? And I am pleasantly surprised how accurate and precise these guys have been hitting this jump and making it happen so far. And there you have it. Coyote with the 3.9, just short of the 4.0. Taking the top spot. Awesome stuff from him there. As you see, DJ in, another Teabag Mafia team member here, hanging out on the starting line in this Supra machine here. Loving the design on this car. Colors, the paint, beautiful looks here. And like I said, these guys have been absolutely crushing it on the jumps every time. Can't wait to see what DJ N has got for us here. Now, don't get it confused. You'll see another DJ there, number 105 on the left side of your screen. Also, a TBM team member. I need to talk to these guys about how you're going to send me a DJ N and a DJ. Y'all are going to confuse, and they're both in blue cars. Y'all are going to confuse me to death, man. But this is our man in the Supra, DJ N, number 471. That's how we'll tell them apart. DJ N getting ready to rip it here. Man, you hear that thing scream off the line. Clears the whole wall. Oh, he gets it sideways, but gathers it up. Look at him able to hold on to that 90 degrees sideways. The reverse entry slows it down a little bit, but still makes it happen. He's still pointed in the right direction as he heads around to the finish. Look how fast that car is. What a rocket ship. You see a little victory 360 there at the end. A lot to unpack here on this one. Look at the jump. You talk about somebody just absolutely sending it. Almost the whole car over the wall. Gets a pretty solid contact with the outside wall, but I thought for certain that car was going around, and he was able to gather it up and finish the run out. Completely clearing that concrete barrier, man. And I thought for sure when he got into that outside wall, that car was going to spin around and he was just going to have to limp it home. But man, he muscled it all the way through there. and brought that thing to the finish line. As we take another look here. Whew. That is a wild one right there. Last few seconds on the vote, coming down to it here. Let us know what you think about DJ N's run. I mean, he gave it 150 million%, that's for sure. As we'll take a look at this jump one last time. Look at that. Coming in with the 3.0 on the score. Sets him in 7th place right now with a 3.0 score for DJ N. Great stuff out of him there. Loving seeing these guys giving it everything on the jump. That's what we're here for. Now we got our man Ethan. First time slide style driver. This beautiful Red Bull inspired design on the red Corvette here. Mean looking C7 machine. Love the body kit on this car. But this thing looks like something out of the space age, and I'm telling you, he's looking to send this thing to space off the jump. So we're going to see what our boy Ethan has got for us here on his first slide style qualifying run. You hear the horsepower. All kinds of airborne. They're all 4 tires off the ground. Gets the angle set in. Smoothly making his way into the first turn, all the way out towards the tire barrier there. Back around to the second turn. Out there on the curb now, has his transition, looking clean into the finish. Good smooth run there from Ethan. Love to see it, man. Great run up here. Definitely all 4 wheels in the air. The rear end of that car wanted to get a little crazy on it, but as soon as he landed, he gathered it up and put down a smooth run all the way to the end there. That is a solid first qualifying run here in slide style. Hoping Ethan makes his way back next season as well. Of course, our schedule is going to be slightly adjusted next season. We haven't finalized that yet. You'll be able to find that information on the Slide Style Discord, and of course, it'll be discussed here live on the stream when we make that final call later on this year. Hopefully, all of these drivers will come back and join us next season. It's going to be a great one. With that vote coming down to it here. Looks like a 3.6. Ethan going to slot into the 3rd place. Great stuff out of him here. Oh, no, we saw the replay. Come on, we already saw the replay. There we go. I was gonna say, we've got Caden on the line. We want to look at this machine here. We don't need to see the replay again. It was a nice replay, but we don't need to see it again. All right, we're all hooked up here. Back looking at Caden's machine here. This beaten and battered S15, but I tell you, it's not beaten and battered under the hood. That is for sure. This is a lean, mean racing machine. And it's got a lean, mean racing driver behind the wheel. You know he's ready to bring it every time you see Caden in the server. So we're going to let him off the leash here, let him off the hook. Flying off the line here. Gets it airborne, looking good, keeps it off the wall. So much angle heading into the first turn here. Boy, looking like a barn burner of a qualifying run from Caden here to start. Can he finish it out? Keeps the angle high, keeps the wheel spin high. You hear the engine revs. So much angle crossing the finish line as well. Great run from Caden. That was awesome, man. As we get another look here as the replay loops back around. Great launch off the start. Make sure he's got the right angle heading into the jump. I mean, you saw the steering wheel, full control of that, even through the air. He was prepared for the landing. Held it smooth all the way out off the jump. Really one of the first drivers we've seen do that so far. About as smooth a qualifying run as you can ask for from our man Caden there. That was awesome. I thought the car might be getting ready to get away from him there because the left side, he hit the jump with some angle, and the left side of the car wanted to get up in the air on him. And man, he corralled that thing and kept it moving. Just a few seconds left here on the vote. Let Caden know what you thought about the run. Score is going to come down to it here. What's it going to be? It looks like it's going to be a 4.1. The first driver to clear the 4.0 threshold, Caden, straight to the top of the leaderboard. We are about halfway through qualifying. Caden jumps to the top spot. Great stuff out of him, and he has set the bar high, a 4.1. But there are some heavy hitters here from the SLIDESTYLE roster ready to bring the fight back to him here. First time event winner. 2 races ago, our man Cruz picked up the victory in San Palezzo, and he's looking to repeat that again here for the last event of the year. Got this 180 machine looking so awesome. The old school style livery on it. You hear that mean V8 under the hood. This car is hooked up every bit of the way. I have been keeping an eye on this guy all throughout practice the last few weeks, and I'm telling you, if I was gonna be biased, I'm the unbiased voice of SLIDESTYLE here, but if I was gonna pick somebody that I thought was a favorite going into this event, it is very likely Cruz here. So we're gonna see if my thoughts hold true or not, but I'm telling you, man, he has been absolutely ripping it in qualifying. So race control going to set him free here. Cruz is off on his run. Tons of air there. Gets a little scrape on the wall, but look at the angle that this machine is able to get. You see right in the window there, grabs the handbrake, gathers it up, and look at how much angle this 180 holds all the way around this course. Makes his way through the final transition nice and smooth. Great run from Cruz there. Got some serious air off the jump here. Look at how... Look at the hang time that car had. Unbelievable. And even after a little bit of contact with the wall, still able to gather it up and have a great finish out here. I can't believe he had that car almost 90 degrees sideways. I thought it looked like it wanted to come around on him. Able to regain control of that machine. And smoothly bring her on to the finish. All right, just a few seconds left here on the vote. Make sure you get your vote in. Let us know what you think. And his score is going to be a 3.8. 3.8 slots him into the 4th position. Great qualifying run there from a first-time event winner this season in Cruise. And here we go. You see it there in the bottom right of your screen, 30 points. The gap to the championship leader is 10 points. Now, just to give a quick refresher, of course, you can find all this information on the SLIDESTYLE Discord by typing !SLIDESTYLE to get there. But as a quick refresher, top qualifier scores 3 points towards the championship. And if you win every round and make it all the way to the final and win the final of the bracket, that's going to net you 7 championship points. Of course, add it all together, and that's 10 points. So if you can put together a perfect game, it's like bowling. Bowling's 300. If you can put together a perfect game here in SLIDESTYLE, top qualifying, win the event, you get 10 points, and that would tie Theory with Wayne, who is currently our championship points leader. And if Wayne somehow is unable to score any points in this event, he would tie and have the tiebreaker with one more win than Wayne by winning this event and win by the absolute closest of margins. So you see this huge mountain here that sits behind Theory. That's about the size mountain he has got to climb today if he wants a shot at this championship. But if there's anybody here in SLIDESTYLE that can do it, it is Mr. Consistency in the S15 machine. He's been absolutely crushing it in practice, and let's see what he's got for us here in the server. Ready to fire this machine up. Race control gives him the go-ahead. Sends it up over the wall. Oh, big contact with the wall. And I tell you, he gave it 100% of everything. But it looks like that is gonna be it. Great run finishing it out here. And of course, there is still the last chance qualifier. As you see here off the line, goes to launch over the wall and just caught the edge of it. About hit our, look how high, he was probably 30 feet in the air. Almost took our drone camera out there. But if that's all he could do was give it 100%, everything he had, and watch this launch here off the jump. Gave it everything. He had the angle in the lineup perfect, and the nose of the car just dips low enough to grab the top of that wall. Car lands on all fours, and he's able to finish the run out, but the last chance qualifier is going to have to be the spot. To see Theory continue on in this evening's competition. A little bit of time left on that vote. Like I said, last chance qualifier definitely still available for Theory. Gave it everything here. We're going to take a look one more time at the jump here. Look at the lineup. I mean, he had it perfect, the speed, everything. Car just didn't want to cooperate. Says hi to our drone camera. Going to come out with a 1.7 on the qualifying, but should have a shot here in the last chance qualifier coming up. Great stuff there from Theory, though. Giving it a shot. As we come back to the starting line, another name you haven't seen in SLIDESTYLE competition in quite a while. Our man Kadarin is back in the server. This RX-7 machine looking awesome here. Digging the high-tech looking livery design on this machine. Got the carbon hood and everything. This thing is fired up, ready to rock and roll. So we're going to cut him loose here and see what our man Kadarin has got for us here. Coming back to competition in slide style. It's been almost a year probably since he was last with us. RX-7 not looking to disappoint here. Goes to get over the wall, does manage to get over the wall. Little contact on the outside, but gathers it up quickly, holds the angle. Absolutely ripping around this course. Hear that motor screaming all the way through. Gets a chunk of the outside wall at the end. Does a little victory dance as well. Here comes the vote over in the chat now. If any of you are having trouble seeing the vote, I know that's been a problem we've had in the past. Try opening up in a web browser, even if you are on a mobile device. Head over to twitch.tv/Alex on your screen in a web browser, and you should have better luck seeing the polls show up. Man, that RX-7 could get some serious angle up, but he kept the wheel spin up high. I mean, you can see the speed at the end of the course here. Definitely did a great job clearing the wall there. That is tough to do. Last few seconds on the vote. Let us know what you think about Kadarin's run. Looks like it's going to come down to a 3.3. 3.3 is the score for Kadarin. That's going to put him good for 10th place currently. As we have started moving drivers into the last chance qualifier bracket. You'll see it there on the left side. Theory moved into that first position for the last chance qualifier. Of course, positions 12 through 16 will run again after all qualifiers are through to find out who is going to make the 12th and final spot for the bracket. But here we have another T-Bag Mafia team member, and he has brought a fighter jet into the server. You see it there on the license plate. It says full send. And you know that's what Flyer is all about, looking to go on a flyer over run here. Can't wait to see what this Lambo is going to do with the jump. But I know this car has got some speed in it. He is given the clear from race control. He is off. Look at how fast that Lambo is, up and over the wall. Gets a little chunk of the outside, but keeps it rolling, keeps the angle up, keeps the speed up. Extremely similar to Kadarin's run here. So much angle, carrying it all the way around the outside of these turns. Oh, big lag there. But he's holding on to it as the game catches up, and you kind of can make out what happened on that run, even though it was lagging on our end. You can make out the smooth transition into the finish. Great work there. Like I said, very similar to Kadarin's run. Yeah, you could see the lag there, but then it caught back up with it. And you can kind of see the general path that he took through the finish there. The smooth transition you would expect, I'm sure. Great job there holding on to that car. You never know what's going to happen when you make contact with the wall. Here in CarX Drift Racing, sometimes it'll just grab a hold of you and hold you right where you're at. Other times it'll send you flipping and flying. Your reaction times have got to be on point, and it was for Flyers there, keeping that car on the straight and narrow. Of course, representing Team Teabag Mafia, the last two drivers of this group, TBM drivers. And that score makes its way in. Looks like it's gonna be a 3.3 for Flyers. Awesome run there. Great job clearing the wall, and hopefully his network issues will sort themselves a little bit here. Heading into the bracket later on this evening. That will put Flyers, it'll slot him into the 11th position. So not quite safe from having to make another run in the last chance qualifier. So we'll see extremely tight competition, though. From 6th down to 11th is only 0.3. That is what we're looking to see. But we got our man DJ now in the BMW E36 machine. This thing is looking rock solid. Loving the livery design here. And we are all set and ready for the final member of Teabag Mafia that is represented here in Slide Style today to get their run underway. And then I believe after this, we are down to a couple of Slide Style officials in Wayne and DK, and then we will be wrapping up qualifying for the evening with the last chance qualifier group. So let's find out who's going to fill that group out. Smooth jump there from DJ. Tons of angle here as he heads into the first turn. Carrying the speed as well all the way out on the white line. Makes the transition all the way around the curve here on the second turn and heading into the final turn. Snaps it into that last transition. Good run there. Out of our man DJ. That's what we're looking to see. Great smooth entry into the jump here. You'll see from DJ. Watching the replay one more time. About as level and flat a flight as you can get, all four tires off the ground. And a smooth finish out for the rest of the run. That car looks like it's going to do a great job in the lead position. You got about 30 seconds left. On the vote here. Caden still holding strong at the top of the leaderboard with a 4.1. After the incredible run from him earlier, Coyote also has a wild run. Skull Cruz. Guys, we all kind of expected to be at the top of the leaderboard. And then there's Ethan holding on to that 5th position with the 3.6, but also with the 3.6 sliding in right behind him in 6th place. It's going to be DJ. Nice smooth run from him there. That's what we're looking for. And we come back now and we see a very familiar face here on our screen. We've all been waiting. The cat's out of the bag. We knew going into this event, he had a pretty solid points lead over the drivers that were trailing him. And with Theory's unfortunate situation, he gave it everything he could because he knew he needed to top the qualifying leaderboard. He had to beat that 4.1 of Caden off the top to be able to get to that spot. And unfortunately not able to get it done. And therefore that means that mathematically Wayne has clinched the 2023 Slide Style Season Championship. So let's see some love for him in the chat over there. Congratulations to Wayne. Of course, we'll celebrate that win here in just a little while at the end of this event. But what that means for Wayne and the rest of these drivers, the pressure is now off. The job is done. The mission is accomplished. He did what he came here to do. And now your boy Wayne is looking to put the icing on top of the cake. He wants to top the qualifying leaderboard here. He wants to take the win. He wants every bit of the gold he can get his hands on, because now it's no pressure. It's full send from here on out, and there is nobody in the server more dangerous in full send mode than your man Wayne right here. So big props. Show some love in the chat. Congratulations to Wayne, but the job's not done yet. Let's see what he's got for us here. As that S15 machine rips off the line, flashes his lights, says, let's get this show on the road, in the air, over the wall, absolutely tearing through this course. Opting to go on the inside of the first turn. Wants to show the speed in this machine, says, I want to see somebody chase me later on. Look at this rocket ship of a car, throws the 360 at the end. You know that's a happy guy right there. He's dancing that car all over the place, man. The vote is coming at you in the chat. See him there at left front tire, up and over the wall. But you see the level of control. There's no car that I've seen all throughout practice. Well, I take that back. There's only one other car that I've seen fly as straight and smooth as Wayne, and that is Cruz. So it's going to be interesting to see if they meet up in the bracket this evening. But watch how level this car flies. And he's able to grab that car and get it on angle. What an awesome run here out of Wayne. Top score is a 4.1. Is he going to be able to knock Caden out of the top spot? It looks like it's going to be wicked close here on the vote as it comes down to the last few seconds. What's it going to be? The vote ticks down. The last grain of sand drops 4.4. That is one of the highest qualifying scores we've probably ever had here in Slide Style, and that'll take the top spot in the final event of the year for qualifying. And with just one driver left, DK has got to absolutely rip it here to take Wayne out of the top spot once again, clinching the championship. Now officially, well, I mean, it was official before, as Theory wasn't able to score any qualifying points, but now with points scored in qualifying, Wayne has locked it in all the way, locked and loaded, captured the championship. Congratulations to him. As I said, we'll be celebrating that later on this evening, but we have got an event left for you today. There's still prizes to be won, and DK still wants that top qualifier spot. He says, I can jump that wall too, buddy. He ain't the only one. We're going to see what our man DK has got. You know he's always here to just lick the stamp and send it. Let's let him do it. Where's the postman? Give it to the postman. Send that bad boy. Oh yeah, all the air, gets a piece of the wall, spins it around, gathers it back up, keeps the tires rolling. You hear the horsepower, got that thing all the way out to the side. This is a beautiful design here, done by Ethan Tree as always. You know DK's having fun. That final vote is coming at you in the chat before our last chance qualifier group gets set up. He held on to it, man. He held on to it there at the end. Beautiful RX-7. Love that ride. Got the big wing on the back of it for downforce here. You see it makes that car fly pretty straight, but boy, did he get a piece of that outside wall there. Oh, man, you know these guys are having a blast here. And of course, after a long season such as Slide Style, all the drivers spending a lot of time together, hanging out in practice and everything like that. It's kind of like a big family, so I know these guys are probably all in our race control group chat and everything like that. Having a good time, celebrating it up with Wayne for his victory. And looking to give it everything they've got to try to win the last few prizes up for grabs this season and to stamp their name in the history books of Slide Style. And to put everyone on notice for next season as well. Looks like the scores are coming in. Last few seconds on the vote for DK here. Man, that thing flew. Looks like that average is going to roll out to a 2.3, which leaves DK in the last chance qualifier group. So he's going to get another shot at the jump here. All right. Well, there you have it. You see on the left side of your screen, Wayne taking down the top spot, 4.4. An awesome run from Caden, taking over the second position with a 4.1. Coyote with a 3.9. Skull, 3.8. Cruz as well with the same score. Then you have Ethan, DJ, and Tiny, all with a 3.6. Damien as well, rocking the 3.6. Waifu with 3.5. And Squid rounding out the drivers that are locked into tonight's main event with a 3.4. Now, our last chance qualifiers are getting loaded into the server as we speak. And here's how this is going to work for everyone watching at home and for these drivers as well. These guys are going to make their run. We're going to show the replay once, maybe twice, really quickly while the next driver pulls up to the line. And then, boom, that next driver's going to make their run. So you got to make quick mental notes of how you think these guys improved over their previous run. And then after all 5 drivers have made their last chance qualifier run, we're going to put the vote in for those 5 names. And you're going to choose which driver you want to see make the final main event here in 2023 on the Ebisu circuit. So that's what's coming your way. And I believe we are set up here. We're going to go into our live view again. Kadarin has made his way to the line. And here we go. Last chance qualifying drivers set up, ready to go. We're going to rock them back to back here. Kadarin burns those rear tires down. RX-7 is a rocket ship. Goes to clear the wall again. Does a little board slide grind and rolls that car over and gets the tire barrier. Unfortunate there with the big crash. But he's having fun. So these guys are having a blast, man. That's what it's all about. Replay is on its way to you. You can see right when he got to the jump, he made the adjustment to try to get the car to start rotating as he went through the air. And when he did that, it seemed to bottom the car out. We'll take another look here. He launches off the line. It's a great launch. As we go here, we'll go slow motion. You see the car, yeah, it bottomed out a little bit there, and that just, the trajectory of the jump is not what he wanted at all. And this is yet another reason why we love esports here, is we don't have to worry about the safety of the driver. That would have been quite a situation there in a real world car. So we get to throw caution to the wind here in slide style and make attempts at jumps like this. We head back to our next last chance qualifier driver. Flyers on the line, ready to rock. Let's get them going. This Lamborghini machine. The fighter jet ready to fly. He's able to clear the wall, smoothly lands it. Keeps the angle all the way out, all the way around. Boy, is this a run right here. You want to talk about an improvement over his previous run? Well, there you have it. If only we were voting stars on these. What a run out of Flyers right there. Unbelievable. So much air on the jump. Caught the landing perfect, held the angle all the way through the turn. What a run from Flyers. We'll take one last look at it here. That car wanted to get squirrely on him when he landed. It bounced around quite a bit. Not a lot of suspension travel in that Lamborghini. Unbelievable he was able to hold on to it there. As we're up with our next last chance qualifier driver, DJN in the Supra machine. The two Teabag Mafia drivers in this last chance qualifying group. Huge jump here from DJN, but he barrel rolls it as well. He catches it. He catches it. He's able to keep it rolling. Look at the speed that this thing has got in it, man. This Supra is killing it. And across the finish line he goes. Can't believe he landed that and kept it moving. TBM squad out here getting after it in the server. Great attempt from DJN here. Just a kickflip there. Board slide kickflip out. Lands it, keeps it moving. That was awesome. Make our way back. DK on the line. Ready to make his shot at it here. I see he sees these other guys trying to clear the wall. Looks like he's saying, oh, damn, I'll go for it too. Let's see what he's got for the wall. He's up, he's over it. Oh, the car spins around. He keeps it off the wall, gets into the tire barrier though. It just had too much angle when it landed. Had it stayed straight, that would have been the run of the century right there out of DK. Can't wait to take a look at this replay, man. Just whips it off the jump, landed completely 90 degrees sideways. If he had been able to catch that thing. Take one last look at it just because it's fun. Oh man, like if he almost, it's like he would have backed it into the wall, it would have straightened the car out. That was a wild one right there, man. These last chance qualifier runs have not disappointed one bit, and we have made it down to our final one. Theory on the line in his S15 machine. Unfortunate, he was so close on his qualifying run earlier, had the perfect run up, and I know he was going to stamp it. So let's see if he's able to make the run happen that he wanted here and get himself back into this event to try at least for a trophy. Same thing, unable to clear the wall, fires the car up into the air. I don't think I saw him do that one time in practice. I don't know what changed that the car does not want to get the air. But as always, finishing the run out here. We'll go to the replay. Yeah, the front end of the car, for whatever, it's like almost like somebody put weights in the front of the car when he was sleeping. The front end of the car just does not want to get airborne off of the jump. The exact same thing happened both times there. Huh. No idea. All right, well, that's going to do it for our last chance qualifying group. So now it's up to you guys watching along. Who do you want to see make their way into the final bracket of 12? The vote is coming at you in the chat. You'll see the results here live on your screen. Kadarin, Flyers, DJ, DK, and Theory. Which of these 5 drivers you want to see take that final 12th spot in the bracket for tonight's main event and have a shot at winning that $20 game card and, of course, the title of being a Slide Style event winner? I had a feeling. I had a feeling when I put the vote up, I knew where it was going to go, but I was interested to see what was going to happen. But Flyers taking a early and commanding lead after a nearly perfect, probably about the best qualifying run we saw today as his last chance qualifier run. And he is very handily taking the top spot there. Vote still has a minute left on it. If you guys want to show some love to your favorite drivers, go on and feel free to do it, because it looks like Flyers is going to be grabbing that 12th and final spot, and that is going to solidify the bracket for this evening's event. About 30 seconds left on the vote here. As we let it make its way through, but huge shout out here to Kadarin, DJN, DK, and Theory. Awesome runs from you guys. Thank you for participating in the final event of the slide style season here. Tough luck for Theory in the championship fight all the way to the end. But it is going to be Flyers taking the final 12th bracket spot. Maybe, kind of, sort of, possibly. There it is. Flyers taking that final spot. So before we move forward here, we're going to take a look at our first round bracket on the left side of your screen. We're going to start out with Wayne facing off against Flyers. Boy, is that, after seeing their the two best qualifying runs of the night are going to be facing off in the very first round of bracket competition this evening. Ethan's going to be facing off against DJ. That is an even match right there. That's going to be a good one. Skull and Damien, they have run against each other I don't know how many times this season. That's always a battle. Coyote and Waifu is going to be a great one. Cruz facing off against Tiny. Can't wait to see that. And then Caden and Squid, two absolute wheelmen, ready to throw it down. So we're going to get these drivers in the server, get everything ready to go. But before we head into a quick break, we're going to take a look at the calendar. Not much to look at because the season is already complete. We have made it to the end, round 10 of the SLIDESTYLE 2023 season. The main event is here. It'll be coming to you in just a few minutes. But our next event, it's going to be on October 13th. That's right. It's a double Halloween this year. Not only do you have the 31st, but you've got Friday the 13th happening in October of this year. And that is going to be the winner-take-all event that we call King of SLIDESTYLE. It's going to be an invite-only event for the top 12 in the point standings. And, of course, will be calculated after this event. No qualifying. It's going to be random draw for that bracket on a line that was developed specifically for that event that the drivers have not been running, and they will find out about it basically next week as practice begins for that. And it's going to be a fun time. Of course, our practices are always open for anyone to join. ! SLIDESTYLE. If you'd like to come hang out with these drivers and help them practice for that winner-take-all King of SLIDESTYLE event. Cannot wait for that. One's going to be a lot of fun. But we have got main event tandem drifting action coming at you here in just a little while. We're going to take a short break, make sure everybody is in the server, set up and ready to go. So we will be back with you in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Grab you a snack. Get you a drink. Get settled in on the couch. Grab your friends. Grab your dog. Get everybody. We got some freestyle tandem drifting action to watch tonight. Let's get ready for it. We'll see you guys here in just a few moments. Welcome back, everybody. Qualifying is complete, and we are here for round 10 of the SLIDESTYLE 2023 Drift Tournament season, and we are ready to start up the main event. These drivers are all in the server, lined up, ready to rock and roll. Wayne and Flyers already on the line. But for anybody that's new to SLIDESTYLE action, we've got to give some information here. Got to let everybody know what it is that's going on, because everybody knows SLIDESTYLE is a little bit different. We're a little bit weird with our what brand that we call freestyle tandem drifting. So we are getting ready to start up the bracket here. Of course, it's 12 drivers in single elimination format. But the big kicker here, just like qualifying, the winners of each pairing are determined by you guys. That's right. If you are watching, if you can hear my voice, you are the judge in this event. That's right. No judges in SLIDESTYLE. There's no zones, no clipping zones, no decel zones, no tire drops, none of that. This is full contact, all out, get after it, drifting, and that is the way we love it. So the rounds going forward are the breakout round, which is going to have 6 winners, the eliminator round, 4 winners. The contender round, of course, has 2 winners that move on to the final showdown to determine who wins the event. In the breakout and eliminator round, ties are going to go to the lower seed driver. We call that the underdog rule. Tie votes go to the lower seed driver, and in the contender and showdown rounds, ties trigger an automatic one more time. So you might have thought earlier, discussing the breakout and eliminator rounds, those numbers don't quite add up. Well, that's because during the eliminator round, we have what we call redemption. The 3 drivers that do not move forward from their pairings all go into a vote. You vote for your favorite driver, your driver you want to see have another chance. And the 2 highest voted drivers from that go up against each other because they've got a shot at redemption. And that's how they make it into the contender round. So if the drivers don't make it through the eliminator round, they have another chance at it. But during the breakout round, if you lose your pairing, you are done for the night. So we're going to come back into our live view here. We have Wayne and Flyers already on the line. We're going to take a look at the scoreboard here on the left side of your screen. They are on track first. Of course, our second group is going to be Ethan and DJ. Skull and Damien, Group 3. Coyote and Waifu facing off against each other in Group 4. Cruz and Tiny going to be in Group 5. Caden and Squid are going to round out Group 6. Can't wait to see that one either. All of these pairings look absolutely insane. What a great way to cap off such a great season we've had so far. Now, if you have watched a lot of traditional drift events and you've never seen a SLIDESTYLE event before, you may be wondering, why are they sitting like that at the starting line? What exactly is going on here? What am I looking at? Well, I'll tell you what you're looking at. This is the launch procedure for a SLIDESTYLE event. The chase car, which is going to be Flyers, which is now conveniently covered up by our graphic. The chase car is in control of the start. It's because they know they're going to be in the chase position. The other car, which is Wayne in this case in the center of your screen, is going to be the lead for this first run. So chase car makes the move after giving the go-ahead by race control. They roll forward first. The lead car is going to overtake them on the right side, and both cars are going to initiate into the first drift together. It's a little bit more difficult here on the Ebisu Minami circuit because you have the crazy squiggly line headed up to a jump at the beginning of the run. Now, that is something we have to talk about. Usually at this point, I would stop blabbering and we'd get to drifting, but that is something we're going to have to talk about. The jump, that's right, the legendary jump here on the Ebisu course. We're not going to factor in contact between the 2 drivers or between the inside and outside wall into our votes. Now, like I said, you guys are the judges. Y'all make the decision. You vote for who you want to see move forward in the event. But I just ask that if you see, if the 2 drivers have a perfect run and one of them may have maybe made contact with the wall on the jump, don't let that cloud your vote or be the deciding factor. The jump is just there as part of the run. It's the tradition of this course that has had so much history, of course, throughout the Japanese drifting. So we wanted to honor the legacy of that track because, of course, in the real world, no longer exists. It's been covered over with dirt. So we want to honor that legacy. And then the line basically starts after the jump. So just try to keep that in mind. But as I said, you guys are the judges on these runs, so the final call is yours. But that's what we're looking at, and we're ready to rock and roll here. So for those that may have missed it, that may just be joining us, unfortunate situation for Theory in qualifying. The car could not get balanced right going over the jump, and the long shot of getting the championship out of the hands of Wayne was taken away. Theory unable to qualify and make the bracket here, and you are right now looking at the 2023 SLIDESTYLE champion, and that means he is more dangerous than ever, because that means you're looking at a man that's got nothing to lose. The championship's locked up. He doesn't have to drive conservatively at all to try to score points. He wants another trophy for the trophy cabinet. We're going to celebrate that championship later on this evening, but he's got an event to win here. He's ready to rock and roll. Race Control is ready. Flyers is ready. We're all set. The final main event tandem bracket of this season is underway right now. There you go. You see the lights flash. They're ready to rock and roll. Flyer starts rolling forward first. Wayne hits the throttle. Flyer's going to have a little bit of ground to make up here, but Wayne flying over the line there. Perfect entry into the first turn. As you see Flyers make his way into the frame, just a little tad bit of lag there. Maintaining right behind Wayne here is Wayne is sending it absolutely all the way around here as they cross the finish. Flyers trying to keep up with that machine there, but man, it is tough to do. Wayne in an absolute rocket ship. You see the replay here, one of the best jumps we've seen all night. Absolutely flat over the wall. Flyers did have a little bit of a lag in his qualifying run early here, and you see just a little bit. There's just a tad bit of a hitch in the survey there. Hopefully that smoothed itself out. We may have to have a brief tech pause later. Yeah, you can see it there skipping a little bit. We may have to have a brief tech pause if these issues persist, but we'll let it go for a few runs and see how everything is looking. But great runs from these two here. So we are back on the line. In our live view here, Flyers now going to be the lead car. Let each other know they're ready to go. Wayne rolls up first. Flyers takes over for that lead position. Wayne right there on the bumper. Takes it to the outside and drives right into the door off the jump. Both drivers doing a great job across the jump there. And Wayne sticking straight wheel to wheel on the side of Flyers here. Flyers with that Lamborghini speed, though, making some power. But Wayne not letting him get away. Smooth on the final transition as they head through the last turn. And that vote is coming to you, as we'll see both replays here back to back. So you'll be seeing Wayne's lead run first and then Flyers' lead run after that, as we prepare to make our votes. Great stuff from both of these guys here. So now we'll see Flyers' lead run here. I mean, beautifully clearing the wall there was Flyers. I said Wayne had the best jump of the night on the previous run. Well, Flyers one-ups it right there on his lead. But Wayne, of course, glued all over the back of that machine. Like I said, a man with nothing to lose here. He wants that trophy. As we'll probably get one more loop of each replay here before the conclusion of voting. Yeah, I'd have to say, at least in my opinion, I think Flyers it topped the Wayne's jump there, but Wayne had to chase. I mean, it says devil on the side of the car. Well, he was chasing like a demon on this second run. Watch this jump right here. That is unreal. I mean, it already looks like a fighter jet, but good grief. What a run. As that vote is coming to a close here. About 20 seconds left. Get your votes in here. Let us know who you want to see moving forward. Thanks to everyone watching along and voting for these drivers. Every single number that pops up next to these guys' name, I know they appreciate each and every one of you guys showing love for their run, whether it's for them or their opponent, showing love for the event, what it's all about. Wayne coming away with the win. We'll be moving on to the next round, but what a run from Flyers and a great job to come out of the last chance qualifier. And we'll watch it one more time here. Look at this jump. Look at that. Woo! Able to come out of that last chance qualifier. Oh, what are we doing here? Come on now. There we go. I don't know what's the replay. See, the replay just wanted to keep showing that jump. I think that happened earlier with the jump that he did. Oh, man. All right, well, great stuff. Wayne going to be moving on to the eliminator round. So we've got Ethan and DJ up next. Ethan with this awesome-looking Red Bull design C7 machine. Mean-looking Corvette. The BMW going to be chasing him here. These guys are ready to rock and roll. You can see how jumpy that vet is, man. He is ready to rock and roll here. These guys are on it off the start side by side. Get some air there. Oh, big contact from Ethan. As DJ continues on along. Ethan's going to head on back to the start, so we'll go to our replay here. Take another look here. So they come off the line here. You see, oh, the car, you saw it bottomed out. I was trying to look to see what exactly caused the contact with the inside wall there. The car bottomed out pretty heavily, and that's what looks like got it into that inside wall for Ethan there on the left side. All right, well, we'll come back to our live view here. Well, you never want to give up on it because the same exact thing could happen to DJ right here. So you never know what's going to happen. These guys are off the line, ready to go. Uh-oh, big gap. Ethan not keeping up with DJ off the start here. DJ does clear the jump. And holding that angle, tons of angle here from that Teabag Mafia team machine. As DJ heads around, it looks like Ethan got hung up there at the start after his jump as well. So DJ is going to make his way through the finish here. And that vote will make its way to you. So you can see both replays here, same as previously. We'll come around and see. DJ's lead this time did not get grabbed by that inside wall. Made contact a little bit, able to gather it up, keep it rolling. Smooth remainder of that run from DJ. So, of course, the winner of this pairing will be facing off against Wayne in the eliminator round. And judging by that run there, I would say DJ is going to be set up to face off against Wayne here. Unfortunate for Ethan with the major contact on the inside wall here. You'll see the car bottom out heavily. You see all the sparks. Yeah, the car bottomed out really hard. Unfortunately, not able to keep it moving. Last couple seconds here on the vote. As you see in the top right of your screen, Skull and Damien set on the line. These two have faced off against each other I don't know how many times this season. They are ready to do battle again. As the vote comes down, DJ is going to be grabbing the win there. Great first qualifying run from Ethan for his first event here in Slidestyle. It's a tough track to start out Slidestyle competition in, so major props to Ethan for that, and hopefully he is back to join us next season. Can't wait to see more from him. DJ will be moving on, and we will be moving on to our next pairing of drivers here. As I said, Skull and Damien on the line. Awesome qualifying runs from these two earlier. Can't wait to see what they've got to show for us here in their first bracket run. They are cleared from race control. Everything is all set, good to go. Damien under control of the start, gets it rolling. Skull with all that speed. Damien right there with him though. Smooth work out of both of them. Damien making up a ton of ground there. Had a little gap between them. Flies on the jump. Able to get back to the door of Skull here. All the way back up to the front wheel as they head to the final transition right across the back bumper as they cross the finish. Great work here from these two as we'll check the replay out. See, they're having a little fun there on the line. Like I said, these guys have faced off against each other many a time. You know, they're having a blast. But man, did Damien soar that thing over. We'll catch another look as the replay loops around here. Skull had a great jump, but I mean, Damien absolutely. Oh man, Damien just flew over the wall there, said, I'm getting back to that door. Great stuff from him on the chase. Well, they have switched spots on the starting line, and they've got the go-ahead. So let's see what happens on the flip side here. Gonna have Skull in control of the start. Damien on the lead this time. Over the wall again, but the car tumbles up on his roof. Skull he does, he gets back on his wheels. Skull gave him a little help there. Sportsmanship, man. These guys are gonna finish their run. Look how much fun they're having. These guys are enjoying it. Way to finish the run out there. 360s all over. The top right corner of your screen, you can see cars, just carnage. These guys are having a blast. Let us know who you want to see moving on to the next round there. see on the replay here with Damien's lead. See what happened off the got a huge launch off the jump. Cleared the wall by yeah, but just barrel rolled it. You'll see Skull come in here to make sure that he gets it back on all four wheels. I'm not sure if he helped or not, but you can see these guys having a good time. Like I said, the sportsmanship as well, letting Damien get back into his lead position, finishing out the run. That's what it's all about. Tonight, not only competition for these drivers, but a celebration of this entire season. Only our second season of Slide Style here, but leaps and bounds over the level of last year's events. In terms of everything, these drivers have stepped it up. All of our new drivers that have come to join us, highly talented. Our race control, our officials. We've tried to do the best we can with broadcasting, so it's just a celebration of the entire season. And of course, we still have one more event to go. This is the final round of the regular season, but the King of Slide Style tournament is coming at you. Friday the 13th. Is it good luck or bad luck? We'll find out. But Friday the 13th of October, King of Slide Style is going to be right here. Winner take all, 12-man, random draw bracket. Going to be a fun one. Skull coming away with the win here over Damien. Great runs either way, fun to watch. But we are back live, and Coyote and Waifu are on the line. And they have got the green here. So Skull going to be moving on. So we're going to find out who's moving on next. Coyote or Waifu. Coyote hadn't been around in a while. Looking to remind everybody of the driving talent. Well, Waifu is right there on the door. Great jump out of both of them. And now door to door as they head into the first turn, side by side, carrying that momentum. The smooth transition. Starting to walk away from Waifu a little bit, but on the last turn, not going to let him go. Make sure he's right there on the quarter panel as they head through the final turn. Man, what a run from these two. Such a great job on the jump, gathering their cars up on landing and staying side by side all the way through. Winner of this pairing, of course, going to be facing off against Skull later on. Great launch off the line. Man, Waifu carried so much momentum out of the jump into the landing, just shoots straight back like a rubber band. Snap right back on over to the door, Coyote. Great stuff. And they are lined up again, side by side. Waifu going to be in the lead position. They are clear. They are out of here. Let's find out who's going to be moving on to the eliminator round. Another great jump from both of these guys. They stay out of the wall. They stay side by side. Coyote trying to get up to that front wheel. Oh, a little contact with the wall from Waifu. Opens the door. Coyote right there with him all the way in. The final transition here right across the back bumper as they both finish out perfectly. Both of those replays coming to you here. Incredible work coming out of the jump for both of these guys. This is the same replay we saw earlier. Now we'll be getting the replay of Waifu in the lead position. Coyote in there all the way from the start. You see Waifu will get a little wide here, gets a piece of the wall. Coyote stays with him right there all the way, taps the back bumper. Oh, I'm still here, stays in the pocket, transitions back around. Oh, I'm still here as they cross the finish. Great work from both of these guys. Tough call on the vote. Don't know which way it's going to go. About a minute left for you guys. Keep watching this replay. Make your decision on who you think should move on to the eliminator round or who's going to be done for the regular season. Last few seconds here on the vote. Looks like it is going to come down to Waifu grabbing the win for this pairing here over Coyote. Great runs from both of these guys, though super clean all the way through. And these guys are fun to watch. Great stuff, but there you have it, Waifu with 14, moving on to the next round. We come back to the starting line here, where we see Cruz and Tiny side by side. Cruz in this 180SX has been tearing it up in practice week after week, and Tiny is always there to bring it. Tiny's going to be in the chase position. He'll be in charge of the start. Race control gives him the go-ahead. A huge jump out of Cruz. Pulls way ahead. Tiny's got a lot of ground to make up here. What a jump from Cruz there. And so much angle around the first turn. But now Tiny is right back to him. Made up all of that ground. He's up on the front wheel here. So close on the transition as they come through the finish. I did not expect him to make that comeback. Unbelievable there at the end. Absolutely incredible stuff. We're going to watch this jump one more time here out of Cruz on the lead. I mean, just flies it over there. And then Tiny had so much ground to make up. Wasn't expecting him to be able to do it, but sails it in there. And man, in no time, right back to the rear bumper. Too busy watching this. Haven't switched my camera over yet. Got to make that happen. We come back into our live shot here. Cruz going to be in charge of the start now in the chase position. Tiny going to be in the lead. Man, it's going to be tough to follow that one, but we're going to see if Tiny launches it up over the wall like that for his jump. And if Cruz can maintain the kind of proximity that Tiny did on his chase. They are giving the go-ahead. Perfect start from these two. Tiny does go over the wall, but oh, pretty big contact with the outside wall, but it's all good because he gathers it up and they are right back into it. Like we talked about at the top of the show, we're not really too particularly worried about that part as far as voting goes. We're really looking at the drifting moving forward throughout the course, and boy, did they deliver on this one. The vote is coming at you. So like I said, just to reiterate, because this is the first time that we've really got a good look at it here, there was pretty major contact with the wall from Tiny there, but we're including the jump in the festivities this evening because of the history of the course here, the legendary Ebisu Minami South course with the jump in it. Of course, a storied history in Japanese drifting, so the jump is really there just for fun, for the tradition. So contact like you're about to see right here with this outside wall, not really important, because from this point forward is really what we're looking at as far as a slide style run goes. And boy, did both of these guys deliver, but man, Cruz was staying right there with him all the way through, on the door, close on transition, stuck with him all the way. And boy, did he rocket this jump here on his first lead run. Now, we're definitely not telling you to ignore the jump, because you can't ignore that right there. But we are definitely not looking to punish anybody for making contact with the outside wall, because the jump there is all about having a good time. Got about 45 seconds left to go on the vote here. Tiny sailed it over that wall too, man. The car just kind of hooked the wrong direction on him. I'm honestly impressed that he was able to gather it back up and have it pointed back in the right direction so quickly. By the time our camera changed to the next view, it's like it never happened. But the vote is coming down to the last few seconds, and it looks like Cruz pretty handily in the lead here. And he will be moving forward into the eliminator round, and he'll be facing off against the winner of the next pairing, which is going to be Caden or Squid. But congratulations to Cruz moving forward. Tiny, great run yet again. All of our drivers this evening have been putting off awesome performances from top to bottom. Love to see it. But we have made it to the final group of competition here in the breakout round. It is Caden versus Squid. Caden almost stole the top qualifier spot of this event, a 4.1 in qualifying, and then Wayne came out, of course, with a 4.4 to take over that top spot. But man, did Caden shock everyone with an incredible, almost perfect qualifying run. Looking to repeat that again here. He'll be in the lead position with Squid in chase. Squid, of course, in control of the start here. Perfect start yet again for these two. Caden with another great jump over the wall. Smooth. Squid's going to have some work to do to get back to him. But he's working the horsepower of that Mustang. But look at the angle from Caden here. Incredible drive from the pink S15. And a sick transition right there at the end. But I've got to say, the focus of this run right here is all on that 34 machine. Well, so close on the outside tire barrier there. Brought it all the way around to the curb here. Now Squid did get back to him. That CL7 machine got back to the bumper there. But look how smooth off the jump. Immediately into the angle, and then just holds it all the way into the first turn. Squid had to chase him down there, so we are back at the starting line here. Squid in the lead position. Oh, big contact with the inside wall from Squid there, similar to what we saw earlier with Ethan. Jumps back in the throttle, keeps it rolling. And you see Caden finishing the run out there. Unfortunate for Squid. We'll catch the replay. Does a little 360 there right at the end. Yeah, just caught the piece of the wall there. Jumps back in it, though. That's what we always say, man. Always finish the run out. Never give up on it. Something could have happened to Caden. Caden could have spun out immediately after that, and Squid would have been right back on his door. But yeah, unfortunate on that inside wall there. We'll see one more time here what exactly it was that caused Squid. Just the angle, the launch angle he had, just not the way he wanted. Catching that inside wall. Super unfortunate, but Caden going to be moving on, and he'll be facing off against Cruz in the eliminator round. But as always, Squid been a huge part of our events all season long. So close to a win on multiple occasions. Always a high qualifier as well. Love to have him around. Looking forward to seeing what he's bringing next year. But Caden coming out strong with the win here. Great runs from him. And that is going to do it for the breakout round of competition this evening. We have made it to the eliminator round. We are down to 6. And on the line now, Wayne and DJ going to be the first pairing. Skull facing off against Waifu, and then Cruz and Caden, like we just mentioned, going to be an awesome 3 pairings. And you see that green group down there at the bottom. It says Redemption. The 3 drivers that do not make it through their pairings here are not necessarily out of it yet. Those 3 drivers will go to a vote. Pick your favorite driver, the one that you want to see have a shot at redemption, and the top 2 voted drivers will face off against each other for a chance to get the last spot in the eliminator round, or in the contender round. Sorry. The last win of the eliminator round to move them into the contender round is where my brain was going. But we're there now. Wayne going to be in the lead position facing off against DJ. This should be a good one here. Ready to see these guys get after it. DJ in control of the start, gets a good launch, holds the brake a little long there, gives Wayne a lot of room up front. Wayne clearing the wall. Oh, was that out of the corner of my eye? I saw a car flying through the air. And there you see DJ in the background. Well, a picture-perfect run here out of Wayne. We'll go to the replay and see what we can spot. If only we had additional angles we could look at. You'll see on the right or the left corner, top left corner of the screen, and you can see the shadow as well. But like I was talking about earlier, the walls in CarX Drift Racing can do some interesting things, and it looked like one of them launched DJ into outer space. Take one last look at it here. Wayne clears it, and then you see the shadow go flying. Can't beat esports, man. Always a fun time. Never have to worry about actual physical danger, so we can laugh at a car being rocketed through the air. Not many other things that they work this way, but either way. Now, that being said, like we always say, never ever give up on it, because you see Wayne, he's going balls to the wall every single time here. So the exact same thing could happen to him here, and DJ could have the run. So let's find out what's going to happen. DJ in the lead position this time around, Wayne in the chase. DJ with the great jump there. Oh, but the barrel roll. The car flips over, back to its wheels here. Wayne grabs the brake, says, nah, we're going to finish this one out. And they get back together for the end of it. Right on the door. Backs up for the transition as they make their way through the finish. And the vote makes its way to your screen right now. Major contact, unfortunately, both times for DJ there. Take a look here, see if we can spot what happened on this one as well. A ton of air, but the car just got the rotation on the way over. Couldn't keep it on all four tires. Rolls it, catches the inside wall as well, manages to get it back down there. So we got a little bit of a drift and show between these two on the way out. But it does look like with a minute left to go on the vote here still. What a jump from Wayne there on the first run. And this is why he scored so highly in qualifying. Like I said, there's nothing more dangerous in the server than a driver like Wayne with nothing to lose. Just having fun, giving it everything. Reminds me of a Hot Wheels car going tumbling off the track. All right, last few seconds here on the vote. Skull and Waifu on the starting line up next, but Wayne going to be moving on to the contender round. Now DJ still up for the redemption vote, so he's not out of it quite yet, so no need to fear. He's got another shot at making that jump, but Wayne is locked in and going to be moving on to the contender round. Skull and Waifu on the line, ready to rock here. Waifu going to be in the chase position, and he's in control of the start. I can't wait to see this pairing, man. These two are going to be going at it. Let's get them rolling. Great start from both of them. Right on the back bumper is Waifu. They both clear the jump, no problems. Make their way into the first time. Now we've got a battle here. On the door is Waifu, hard in the throttle, coming around the first turn into that transition, makes their way through into the last turn here, drives it back up to the door is Waifu. Big contact there at the end. You see them flashing their lights, man. I'm telling you, tonight's all about these guys having a fun time. Waifu shoved Skull off the jump there. I didn't notice that the first time around. I know these guys are having a blast. So we'll take a look one more time here. We'll see, they had the perfect start, nose to tail, heading off the jump. No, he got to, he never actually made contact. It was very, very close, but Waifu actually didn't get to him there. And then a perfect run from both of them here. Great stuff. Waifu now in the lead position. They make the start. Another solid start from both of these guys. Waifu, oh, big contact there from Skull. And Waifu's got a little bit of an advantage here, but Skull's not going to let that go. Drives all the way right back to him, gets to the quarter panel on the transition. Drives all the way back into the door here for the final transition as they come across the line. Crazy driving out of these two. watch that first replay yet again. What a great run from these guys. And then we'll see that second replay, see what exactly happened. Smooth start here. The skull. No, it just the car bit and went to the right on him when he landed, so he had to gather it up. Was able to quickly get back to the door of Waifu here. Makes a little contact there. So he had to surge back into the door to finish the run out. The car wanted to hook a little bit to the right, too, on that jump. I wonder if Waifu being right there on his rear bumper didn't help a little bit. Keep that car heading in the right direction. Love seeing these guys having some fun, though, at the end of it. All night long, great sportsmanship between all the drivers. They're having a good time. That's what SLIDESTYLE is all about. If you're just joining us, !SLIDESTYLE will take you to the official SLIDESTYLE Discord. That's the central hub for all things going on SLIDESTYLE. Of course, this is the last event of the regular season for us this year, but we will be hosting plenty of fun hangout streams and stuff like that in the off season, discussing what's going to be going on next year, coming up with different ideas and things like that. And of course, as updates to the game come out as well, we'll be exploring those and seeing what impact they would have on our events next season. As Waifu comes away with 14 votes here. Grabs the win. Skull still available, though. The redemption vote has a possible chance at keeping it moving here, but Wayne and Waifu are going to face each other in the contender round. Can't wait for that one. But before we get there, this is going to be a run for the ages here. Two of the best drivers in the server right now, Caden and Cruz, lined up side by side, ready to go. Caden going to be in control of the start here. And a great start it is from both of them. Cruz going for big here. Huge jump over the wall. But Caden, carrying a ton of speed, is right there with him into the first turn. Matching the angle. Ton of angle out of both of these drivers. Caden with the transition across the rear bumper. Cruz absolutely killing this lead, and Caden not getting away from him for a single second. That's probably the best pairing we have seen so far tonight. Unreal jump out of Cruz, but Caden, I mean, took off like a rocket ship when he landed his jump and just shot right back to the door. It never came out of the mirrors. He was up to the front wheels there in the second turn. Of course, as we've always said, by nature of our rule set and how SLIDESTYLE just kind of works in general, whereas with traditional drifting, the focus of every run is really on the lead driver and the chase driver just needs to be there. In SLIDESTYLE, the focus was really on the chase driver. And man, I tell you, Cruz put down the best lead you could ask for right there. So the all eyes on Caden, and boy, did he deliver. So now the shoe is going to be on the other foot. As we come back to the starting line here, Caden going to be on the lead, so we know he can deliver a lead just like Cruz just did. So now, what is Cruz going to do in that chase position? Great start from these two. Ooh, a little bit of a lag there. Cruz going to have to make the adjustment. He does. We're gonna restart that one. Big lag off the start here. So these drivers will make their way back. As we'll follow them back around as they head back to the starting line. Race control immediately making that call. So these guys will line back up in their positions again. This time we're looking good to go. Nice and smooth on the start here. Great jump from these two. Cruz staying right with him there. Oh, but gets into the outside wall. Does Caden. There might have been a little contact from Cruz after the jump. We'll take another look. Cruz waiting. He says, Caden, get back up in front of me here. They're going to finish this one out. That vote is coming to you, but hold on to your vote here just for a second. And let's take a look at this second replay. This first run was absolutely incredible from these two, but it's the second replay that we want to see here with Caden in the lead position. Great start off the jump here. No, I think Caden just might have carried just a bit too much momentum there. I think there might have been a slight touch from Cruz, but not in any way that affected that Caden was going 95 miles an hour. Unfortunate there, got into that outside wall. But still up for redemption, as I said. All three runs so close here. Looks like Cruz pretty handily capturing this vote here. So that redemption vote will be what is up next for us here. About 20 seconds left. As we come down to it, Cruz going to capture the win here. 15 votes to the good. Grabs the win, and he's moving on to the contender round. So now it's time for us to find out who's going to be the redemption pairing. See here on the left side of your screen, redemption is what we are looking for here. Wayne, Waifu, and Cruz moving on, but DJ, Skull, and Caden going to be on the redemption vote. Should be coming up in your chat right now, and you'll see the results right here at the top of your screen. Which driver do you want to see have a shot at redemption? Pick your favorite of these three, DJ, Skull, or Caden. Who do you want to see have a chance at it? The top two will be facing off against each other to be the fourth and final driver to move into the contender round and face off against Cruz. Want to remind everyone yet again of the King of Slidestyle tournament coming at you in, I believe, 3 weeks. It's going to be Friday the 13th. Is it lucky or unlucky? In October, we're going to find out which driver is a lucky day for. That is an invite-only event for the top 12 in regular season points after today's event here in round 10. Big prize on the line there. Winner take all event. No qualifying. Going to be random draw from those 12 drivers. find out their bracket positions, and they are just going to be sent right to the wolves on that line. It's going to be a fun one. Friday, the 13th of October, right here on the channel. Alex on your screen. Definitely come join us for that. And this vote comes down to, it looks like it's going to be Skull and Caden. Caden by 1 vote over DJ. DJ, unfortunately, not moving on. Skull and Caden are going to be your redemption pairing. And there you have it on the left side of your screen. Both of these guys are going to be giving it their all to move on in this event. The last regular season event of the year, as I said, they also want to cement their position in that invite-only King of Slide Style event. But these drivers have made their way to the line as we look at the beautiful sights here. This legendary facility, Ebisu, Japan. We are back live. Skull going to be the first lead driver here. Caden in the chase position, in control of the start. Which driver is going to move on? We're finding out right now. Another perfect start from these two. Nose to tail as they head up the ramp. Oh, Skull! Huge air there. Tail end of the car gets the wall. Both drivers into the wall, but they gather it up, and now the chase is on. Caden right across the rear bumper of the S15 that is the lead car. His S15 so close in the chase here. Great run from these two. Man, you see the whole rear of Skull's car actually caught by the fence there. Caden getting a piece of the wall as well. Both drivers having to fight it out and get to each other's bumper here, and that they do. You see right there in the door is Caden. Take a look one more time at this jump. We know Skull got a lot of the wall. Let's focus on Caden here. Actually, he didn't get any of the wall. Perfect jump for Caden there. Slots right into the chase position. I think he was looking for some Fast and Furious type action there, sliding underneath Skull. Skull was able to gather it up. I'm sure that surprised Caden just as much as it did anyone. As we come back live, he'll be in the lead position now. Oh, had to grab the brake there off the start. Both drivers having to gather it up here as they make their way into the course, into the first turn. Matching the angle is Skull here, trying to drive back to the door. Cuts the inside a little bit. The car straightens out on him, but he is able to get there in the door of Caden. Little love tap there at the end, and that vote is on its way into your chat right now. Great runs from both of these guys. Man, this is a tough call. I see the votes are trickling in slowly. People are waiting to watch the replay here. I mean, that Caden's car is so incredibly hooked up. We saw him throughout practice I mean, Skull was improving on his car minute by minute to where he was hanging on with the best of them. I do not recall, I mean, not that Caden was doing poorly by any means, but whatever adjustments he made practicing last night to head into today's event, I mean, that has been the most consistent car I've seen all day. And Skull absolutely driving out of his mind there to be able to hold on to it after fully rotating 180 degrees in the air and getting caught by the fence and able to drive out of it. But you see Caden there even like wheel tap the top of the wall on the inside and didn't affect him at all. And he has almost put his rear bumper on that tire barrier in the first turn every single pass he's made. Unreal driving from both of these guys here. Last few seconds on the vote, coming down to it, and it looks like it is going to be Caden. Furthest I believe he has ever gone in slide style competition, makes it to the final four. Great run from Skull all night long, but we are now down to four. Caden, congratulations, buddy. Moving on to the contender round. And there we have it. Oh, I was going to say, that's not the right stuff. That's what we want to see. Wayne and Waifu on the line. Wayne going to be in the lead, but your four drivers making it to the contender round are Wayne, Waifu, Cruz, and Caden. One of these four drivers is going to walk away with the victory this evening. Who is it going to be? We are all set. I hear the go-ahead from Race Control. These guys are good to go. Well, let's find out who the first winner of these two pairings is going to be. As Waifu in control of the start here. They let each other know they're good to go. Perfect start from these two. Wayne drives his way up on the outside. Huge jump from him there. But Waifu carrying that speed, going to come right back to him here. Wayne taking the tight turn around the inside. He knows he's got the gap, and Waifu's got a fast machine. Wayne's looking to get away from him. Waifu says, not quite, I'm here. And gets back to him by the end of it. Man, Wayne is driving the wheels off of that thing, but boy, did Waifu have something for him, because after the launch that Wayne got off the jump, Waifu able to make up all of that ground and get back to him by the end. You see the speed that he carried through there, eerily similar to the way that Caden's car reacts coming off the jump. It's like it picks up speed when it lands. Able to get back to him here. We have flipped positions. Waifu going to be in the lead slot here. Let's find out what's going to happen next. Great jump from both of these guys, and Wayne sending it way in there. Has to get on the brakes. Keeps from making major contact with Waifu there, and is now staying right in the pocket. Drives back in there. Waifu way out to the outside. Gets a piece of the concrete barriers there. And, and it goes back after Wayne for the finish. Like I said, man, these guys are always having a good time. I love it. Love to see it. Great runs from both of them. As you see here, I mean, Wayne absolutely perfectly consistently hitting that jump almost every single time. We got Waifu on the lead here. Great jump, smooth from both guys, and then Wayne just absolutely sails it in there. Is able to get it gathered up before they make contact. So let's see what happens here. Ton of angle from Waifu here. Makes it all the way out, but just gets the rear end off in the dirt there. When you lose that grip, it's going to carry you over into those concrete barriers. For those who may be new to slide style action, him driving into the door there at the end, believe me, that is, they both had huge smiles on their faces right there. That was definitely not, and that was not frustration by any means. Or maybe a little bit, but it was like that, oh, you got me, you know? Great stuff. But it looks like Wayne is looking to drive his way right to the top spot. He is going to be carrying it into the showdown round. He has made the finals for this event. Just a few seconds left to go on the vote. But man, we said that Theory's only shot, well, anybody's shot. Theory was the only one that had the opportunity of beating Wayne in this year's championship, was to have an absolutely perfect event. He had to be on top of qualifying and on top of the event. Well, Wayne said, I don't think anybody's going to be doing that because I'm going to be doing it, son. There you see Wayne making his way to the showdown round. He's got the top qualifier spot. He has beaten everybody that he has faced off against, and he will be in the finals. Now we need to find out who he's going to be in the finals against. The last pairing before we make it to the showdown, Cruz and Caden. This one is going to be wild. These guys are ready to go. We're not going to have anybody sitting around waiting here. We're ready to rock. Good start here. Oh, Caden jumped on the brakes. You know, we talk about that at least once per event. You never want to jump on the brakes off the start, so Caden's got to get back. Cruz with a great jump, but Caden is making the drive back in and is already in the first turn, is right back to the door, across the back bumper. All the way up to the front wheel is Caden here. Right on the bumper for the transition as well into the finish. Incredible comeback. You see him there, yeah, grabs the brake a little bit. Never ever want to do that on the start. That's what we always tell these guys in all of our practice sessions and in the driver's meeting before the event. Chase car is in control and rolls the start. You never want to grab the brake because that'll give all the advantage to the lead driver. And man, Caden made up for that literally into the first turn. Unbelievable. But don't let that overshadow the lead by Cruz here. Absolutely sails it. Looked just like Wayne heading over that wall, glues it to the white line into the first turn. And then the pressure put on by Caden here. Cruz didn't let it affect him one bit. Caden in the door there. What runs from both of these guys. Unreal stuff. We're at the starting line again. Caden's going to be in the lead here. Now, you know Cruz is not going to let Caden step away off the starting line. So Caden is going to have to deliver perfection on this lead run. But if the rest of this night has shown us anything, is he can do exactly that. And he's looking to do it here with the perfect jump, perfect run. Cruz all the way into the door here, pushing him into the first turn. Caden all the way out to that tire barrier yet again. So much angle out of that S15 machine. With that 180 staying right with him, front wheel to wheel here. Oh, but not able to get back behind him on the transition at the end. So close there. I'd say one small mistake from each driver on their chase run. You had Caden tapping the brake on the launch of his run, and Cruz unable to make that final transition, not able to get back behind the bumper on that last transition on his run. And it was, like, other than that, it was, both runs were flawless. Unbelievable. tracing the tire tracks out of the jump. Driving it all the way up to the front wheel on the transition, but you see here, just not able to get back behind him on the last one. Awesome stuff from both of these guys. All right, well, there you have it. It looks like the man facing off against Wayne in the final showdown gonna be Cruz, and if there's nothing more fitting, these guys have been practicing together for the last 2 weeks. Cruz gonna be facing off against Wayne. As we come back here, the drivers are pulling up to the starting line. Now, I will say this, and I never address because it's all about you guys watching along, and you guys are the judges. We've said that from the start, but it is the last event of the season, and I haven't done this all year. I don't know what y'all were watching. I had that Caden all the way, not to take anything away from Cruz, because Cruz has been an absolute monster for 3 weeks, but I don't understand where tapping the brake on the start of a staggered start and then immediately making it up into the first turn is more of a mistake than not being able to complete a transition on a run. So my one time this season, I'll save it for the semifinal run of the last event. I don't know what y'all are smoking watching it, but I had Caden on that one all the way. So on a short personal note, we talked about it the other night because I just came across our 2-year anniversary here on the stream of being an affiliate here on Twitch. Caden is quite possibly the oldest follower that I have. Caden has been following me for like longer than a lot of the names that you guys are super familiar with, and has been hanging out with us, playing games. And I think I bet he's going to do the thing in the chat so you can see it. But yeah, Caden has been here from the absolute very beginning. So huge shouts out to him for always sticking with us. He comes to play Counter-Strike with us, CarX. But man, I got to say, I had you on that one, buddy. So you've got the win on that one in my book. But like I said, also, not taken away from Cruz. If anybody has been hanging out with us watching practice these past 2 or 3 weeks, what you're seeing on your screen right now is absolutely not a shock to you at all. These two guys have been the best two guys in practice week in and week out in the server. Their cars are absolutely hooked up to a T, and they are ready to throw it down here. Like we said, Wayne already clinched the championship for the season. Nothing to lose. He wants a trophy. Cruz already got him a trophy this year. He wants another one, and he doesn't want Wayne to have the satisfaction of completely destroying everybody in the last event. He wants to take that away, and then they can both stand on the podium as winners together at the end. What an amazing event we have had so far tonight. Y'all finally got me to crack and talk about a vote on stream, so you got that win. There's just wins all around here, but it's been such a great night. Thank you to everybody that's been watching along and voting for these drivers. I'm just, you know, talking a little trash, having some fun. Y'all, I'm so glad y'all are here to vote on these runs and enjoy this event the way you have. So can't wait for this final here. The showdown is here The final pairing of the regular season of the 2023 season here in SLIDESTYLE is underway. It is Wayne versus Cruz. What better way to end the season than with these two? Race control, let's give them the green light, and let's get this show going. You got the start here from Wayne and Cruz, perfectly smooth from both of them here. Heading into the jump, massive jump from Wayne and Cruz. They both clear the wall side by side. Cruz has to gather it up, drives it right back into the door of Wayne here. But now that speed of that S15, Cruz not letting him walk away one bit. He's all the way up past the front wheel here. Makes the transition perfectly this time around. Not going to make the same mistake again. What a run from both of these guys here to kick off the showdown. Insane driving right there. That shows you exactly why both of these guys are in the position that they're in. We're going to take one more look at the jump. Perfect start. Watch these two guys. I mean, absolute, like perfectly matching each other across the jump there. But now it's flipped. Cruz going to be in the lead. And this is it. This is for all the marbles. This is the run right here. Who's coming away with the victory? Round 10 of SLIDESTYLE, the end of the regular season. Cruz on the lead, Wayne on the chase. Huge air from Cruz. Turns that car 90 degrees sideways. Wayne sends it all the way out to the outside. They both have to gather it back up, and they are both back together again to finish it out. Right across the rear bumper is Wayne, all the way up to the front wheel. Slides across the back bumper again through the finish. The final vote of the regular season is in the chat right now. I don't know how to call it, man. I don't even know how to call it. Unbelievable stuff. Absolutely insane driving from both of these guys. Man, I'm just sitting here with my mouth hanging open, man. I don't even know what to say. These two are just unreal, killing it in the server right now. Two absolute wheelmen. Vote is going to come down to the last possible second here. Oh, it's so back and forth, man. I can't take it. I can't take it. Y'all are doing this to my heart. I can't stand it. About 20 seconds left to go. I know someone's holding out. They're going to be playing the eBay game, trying to hit the buy button at the last possible millisecond. What's it going to come down to here between Wayne and Cruz at the end? We are going to have a one more time for the final. You see it there on the side of your screen. We come back to the live shot here. And these drivers are going to head back to the starting line. One more time for the finals for the end of the year. Who's going to win? between Wayne and Cruz. You know what? It's the end of the year. It's the last run, because if this goes to a tie as well, now don't y'all better not do this to me. If this goes to a tie, because I don't vote, I would be the final vote. Please don't do that to me. But it is the last run of the year. And I don't feel like switching camera shots around and everything like that, so we're going to freestyle this one. I am going to free drone this one behind these guys, and hope I don't miss any of the action, man, but we have got it. Here we go. It is the one more time between Wayne and Cruz, the final pairing, the final two runs of the 2023 slide style season. It's going to be kind of tough to call here as I'm flying along. Great jump between the two. Perfect angle as they head into the first turn together. Cruz trying to make up the ground here behind Wayne, and is staying right with him there as they come to the final turn. It's tough to do play-by-play commentary when you're trying to manually fly a drone. I haven't done that before. But man, you see from that angle, you can really see how violent the jump actually is and how much air these guys are getting. And Cruz able to drive back to the door of Wayne here on the chase. But you see, I mean, about as perfect of a lead as you can ask for. From Wayne in this situation. We'll take a look one more time. So much air out of Cruz, and then immediately able to get on angle. Both of these guys matching that angle into the first turn. Absolutely awesome as we come back around for the final time. The two drivers on the starting line. Cruz is going to be in the lead. Wayne going to be on the chase. And I think I'm just going to let the engines speak for themselves, and we'll pick it apart during the replays. The final run. Who's going to win? We'll find out together. Oh, what a run from these two. The replays will be up. The vote is coming to you. So close to call between these two drivers. Unbelievable action. Two of the best making it all the way to the finals in the final event. So much air over that jump. A little piece of the wall on Cruz there, even all the way out to the outside wall the second time. Didn't see that the first time around. Wayne sticking with him all the way. Perfect transition across the rear bumper, but then Cruz putting the pedal down and absolutely sailing it out of there, but Wayne not letting him get away for one single second. I am some kind of lucky we are in the digital world here, man. My absolute highest props go out to the drone pilots for real life drifting events, man. It's unreal how difficult that is to keep up with. But I think we did a pretty good job capturing the moment here, and these guys did a pretty good job absolutely throwing it down. But it looks like here with about 20 seconds left to go on the vote, Wayne is putting his foot down and stamping his name on the 2023 season and says, not only did I win the championship, I'm going to go out in style the top qualifier, the event winner, and the season champion. Wayne has done it again. There it is. It's official. Wayne has got the win. As we watch the end of that run, and we come back in, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Huge congratulations to Wayne, not only your event winner here at the Ebisu circuit for round 10 of slide style, but we'll go on and move this away. Move it away. We don't need it anymore because this is what we need right here. Your 2023 slide style season champion. It's not Theory. How did that happen? It's Wayne. Well, that wasn't the big moment that I expected it to be. There it goes. Hold on. We're going to back that up. Oh, unbelievable. Look at this. Finally get down to it, and it comes up, and it's got the wrong person tagged. Here we go. Watch this here. Watch this here. Your 2023 slide style season champion is none other than the man himself. It's Wayne right here. Won the event, won the qualifier, and he is your champion. Genuinely, I don't really know how that happened because it's based off the last qualifying run that was made. Oh, Theory was the last qualifying run that was made. Aha! We have sleuthed it out, but hey, no need to sleuth out who the best driver of 2023 was here in slide style. Wayne is your season champion, and he is solidified his place as the top dog in slide style because he is the back-to-back champion. Of course, winning last season, won half the events last season and the championship, comes away with 3 event victories this year. And congratulations as well to Cruz. Great run from him as well. But awesome stuff. I want to say a huge thank you to everyone watching along at home that's been a part of our season here in slide style. It has been such an incredible journey. I thank you all so much for being a part of everything we've been doing. It's been so much fun having you all here with us along the way, and we couldn't do this without you. None of the rounds would happen if it weren't for all of you watching. You're such a big part of our events and everything we're doing. All of these drivers for making everything so easy on us as far as running these events and keeping everything as smooth and clean as we possibly can. Big shout out to DK and also Akuza as well. Akuza helped us out in race control early in the season, but DK took over the reins and has been absolutely incredible, making my life incredibly easy throughout the season. So a huge thank you to DK over in race control. And then after his race control duties, Akuza slid back into the role of event photographer, and you can see all of his work at !slide style on the official slide style Discord. So a huge thank you to everybody watching this season. We will see you all again for the invite-only winner-take-all King of Slide Style event. That's right, the top 12 in points are going to be facing off for a big old prize, and we haven't even finished putting the prize together yet. It's going to be the biggest slide style event prize ever. Friday, the 13th of October, right here. Alex on your screen. This is the place to be. Well, I have been Alex, and once again, I want to thank everybody for watching along. Congratulations to Wayne on not only being the top qualifier, not only winning the event tonight, but solidifying his place as the top dog here in slide style as he won the 2023 season championship. I've been Alex for everybody here at slide style. Here come the drivers. These guys are going to celebrate a little bit. We'll be streaming here live in just a little while. If you want to come hang out, talk to these guys, we'll slide around in CarX for a little bit, so come join us. But thank you all. Thanks for a wonderful season, and we will see you all next year.